In today's video, I want to take you guys through all of the information coming out of the Sony CES conference yesterday. We didn't get a ton of information regarding the PlayStation 5. We did get a confirmation. We got a logo. We got some other information. No, we didn't see the console. No, we didn't see any games, and that's probably what most of us wanted to see. However, given that it was CES, I do think that that wouldn't have been the most advantageous area to announce games and show off the console itself, so I can understand why they're coming from, but we did get some significant information, so I'll go over that. Also, we got an update on PlayStation 4 worldwide sales, how PlayStation VR is doing, and how PlayStation as a brand in general is doing, so we'll highlight that. We got the confirmation of a brand new PlayStation 5 game that I think the majority of people assumed was a PS5 game, but now we know that as a fact, and Platinum Games receives capital investment from Tencent Holdings to expand into self-publishing. We'll talk that at the end of this video because that is actually very exciting news. Getting Tencent might not be the most exciting to some people, however, Platinum heading into self-publishing, that could bode some very compelling game, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first off, Sony Interactive Entertainment revealed the logo for the PlayStation 5 at the Sony Corporation press conference at the Consumer Electronics Show 2020. The PlayStation 5 logo isn't anything out of this world, a very simplistic look, very similar to the other PlayStation logos, but honestly, I like the more simplistic and sleek look that it has to offer. And a slide showcasing previously announced PlayStation 5 hardware features was also shown. The platform will offer 3D audio, sound, haptics, and adaptive triggers, an ultra-high-speed solid-state drive, hardware-based ray tracing, so that is directly based on the hardware. That would mean that whatever hardware that the PlayStation 5 has, it has to be pretty high-end, so that is going to be something to talk about when we're also talking about the price, and ultra-high-definition Blu-ray support. On stage, Sony Interactive Entertainment President and CEO Jim Ryan said this, quote, "We've announced several key features of the PlayStation 5 hardware which has been engineered with customizations that will truly differentiate the platform, including future-proof technology such as the ultra-high-speed SSD, 3D audio, Ultra HD Blu-ray, and a brand new controller with haptics and adaptive trigger buttons. With the foundation, PlayStation 5 will inspire developers to create expansive worlds with new gameplay experiences that are more immersive than ever before in how they look, sound, and feel." Ryan continued by saying, "Our promise to the 100 million strong PlayStation community is to offer the biggest and best in content and to deliver unique experiences to gamers with unprecedented speed. There's much more to share about PlayStation 5 in the months ahead, and we look forward to revealing more details, including the content that will showcase the platform and the future of gaming. Community is the bedrock of how we grow our company, and it's why our brand is so beloved. It's that promise that the PlayStation brand was built on 25 years ago, and we will continue our mission to bring that to players all around the world." So, based on what was said, we do know that more information regarding the PlayStation 5 will be unveiled in the coming months. I honestly expect that it will be unveiled ahead of E3, but E3 will also be a significant time for the PlayStation 5. But I do imagine that Sony is eventually going to be holding their own press conference to unveil a lot of the PlayStation 5 information, so that is going to be exciting. Similar to what they did with the PlayStation 4, I believe it was February of 2013, they unveiled a lot of the games and a lot of the information about the PlayStation 4 at that conference, and then it was parlayed by more announcements at E3. I imagine that's what they're going to do with the PlayStation 5. I know that the information rollout has been a little bit different with PS5. Hell, CES is not the type of show that you expect to hear a lot about a console, but this year, we got also unveiled at CES, we got some information about PlayStation 4 worldwide sales, and it is doing very good. Sales have topped 106 million, and PlayStation VR has topped 5 million. That's kind of interesting to know that only around 1 in 20 people that buy a PlayStation 4 end up getting PlayStation VR, but I understand PlayStation VR is still more of an acquired taste, and given the price point of it, some people are just not going to pick it up, at least not right now, especially because the setup is a little bit intricate, so that is understandable. They also detailed PlayStation 4 games sold 1.15 billion. Now, if you do the math, that's about 10 games sold attached to every PlayStation 4. That is pretty interesting. Obviously, there are some people out there that are super into gaming that are probably buying 50 or 60 games over the course of their PlayStation 4 ownership. Hell, some people probably have bought north of 100, 150 games, but whatever the case may be, to average out 10 games per console, I would say that's a very successful number. Also, PlayStation Network monthly active users, you've got 103 million over there, and then PlayStation Plus subscribers is at 38.8 million users. That's a lot of money that they're generating based off a subscription service. And Jim Ryan added, quote, "I am very pleased to see that so many PlayStation fans value the unparalleled entertainment experience on PlayStation 4. This has been made possible by the support we have from our partners and fans since launching PlayStation in 1994. And I would truly like to thank everyone. We've consistently delivered innovative products like PlayStation VR, which has reached its 5 million unit sales milestone. There is much more entertainment experiences to look forward to that the PlayStation ecosystem will provide that we can't wait to share with our fans. Numerically, the PlayStation 4 is absolutely killing it. These numbers are ridiculous, and I think going into this generation, if you were to tell somebody that the PlayStation 4 would sell 106 million units, PlayStation 4 games 1.15 billion, PS Plus subscribers at 38.8 million, those are some staggering numbers, and just goes to show how integral of a component PlayStation is to the Sony brand, and it's really cool to see that the PlayStation 4 is absolutely killing it from a sales standpoint. Alright, moving on from that, we also got the confirmation that the Lord of the Rings Gollum is a PlayStation 5 game. Shouldn't come as too much of a shock, but German developer Daedalic Entertainment's upcoming The Lord of the Rings Gollum is a PlayStation 5 game. The title was quietly announced last year with a 2021 release date attached, although with a release date that far out, and I should rephrase release window, there's always room for delays or stuff like that. However, we do know that it will be a PlayStation 5 game. At the time, the organization said that it would deploy on all relevant console platforms. Now, a new Edge feature confirms that it's a stunning next-generation adventure. I imagine by 2021, the PlayStation 4 will still be there, people will still play games on PlayStation 4, but it won't be as integral of a platform as the PlayStation 5, and at that point, most people would be just picking up the PS5. The ambitious effort is being created in collaboration with Middle-earth and promises a narrative-driven experience. We tell Gollum's story from a perspective never seen before in any storytelling medium, all the while staying true to the legendary books of J.R.R. Tolkien. That was coming directly from Daedalic CEO Karsten Fichelman, and hopefully we get more information on the Lord of the Rings Gollum very soon. Alright, lastly, this is kind of going a little bit under the radar, but this is a very interesting story. Platinum Games receives a capital investment from Tencent Holdings to expand into self-publishing. The partnership was noted to have no effect on the independence of Platinum Games. However, now they're just going to have a lot more resources to work with. Bayonetta 3 and Babylon Fall developer Platinum Games has received a capital investment from Tencent Holdings as a basis for partnership, the company has announced. The partnership has no effect on the independence of Platinum Games, which will continue operations under its current corporate structure. Platinum Games president and CEO Kenichi Sato said the company will use the capital from Tencent Holdings to strengthen our foundation as a business and expand from game development into exploring self-publishing, as well as achieve a wider global perspective while still creating high-quality games that stay true to our name. And the official post from Platinum Games reads this: announcement regarding partnership with Tencent. We would like to announce we have received a capital investment from Tencent Holdings Limited as a basis for partnership. The partnership has no effect on the independence of our company, and we will continue operations under our current corporate structure. We hope to use this capital to strengthen our foundation as a business and expand from game development into exploring self-publishing. We also hope that this partnership can give us a wider global perspective while still creating high-quality games that stay true to our name. Thank you as always for your continued support. Please look forward to what we have in store. That's coming directly from President and CEO Kenichi Sato. Now, Tencent is going to be a company that whenever they invest into something, people are going to inherently get a little bit worried. However, with Platinum Games having more resources to create compelling games, I think that is incredibly exciting. Platinum Games is without a doubt one of the best studios in all of gaming right now, and they have just rolled out games with a lot of quality. However, a lot of their games are published by other companies, whether it be a Nintendo, a Square Enix, a Sega, with games like Bayonetta and Vanquish. Of course, Square Enix, they've got Babylon's Fall in development, and from a Nintendo side of things, they've got Bayonetta. They just put out Astral Chain, so a lot of these games, they are working in conjunction with a lot of other companies. I think from a studio standpoint, Platinum Games probably appreciates these partnerships. However, they ultimately would want to create their own games and their own experiences and self-publish those titles so they can retain full ownership. So I can understand from that standpoint where they're coming from, and with this capital investment, maybe that'll let them explore that a little bit more. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, the PlayStation 5 logo has been revealed, and much more is going to be shared in the months ahead. I imagine that we're going to have a PlayStation 5 conference in the next month or two, much like the PlayStation 4. I imagine that we're going to hear a lot about the console at E3, but very exciting times. PlayStation 4 worldwide sales have topped 106 million. PlayStation 4 games have sold 1.15 billion. PSVR has sold 5 million. Network monthly active users 103 million, and PlayStation Plus subscribers at 38.8 million. The Lord of the Rings Gollum is a PS5 game, and Platinum Games, it looks like they're going to be expanding a little bit after they've received a capital investment from Tencent Holdings. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.